Spring is almost here, and with spring comes projects being added to the long list of things to get done. One of the big things that we are going to be working on this spring, that's a little bit outside of the wood yard, is we are redoing a water feature in our backyard. We had before, it was kind of like a little stream, and I'll show you a little bit later on when we go up there some before footage, but we are redoing that into a larger koi pond. And Little Boss Man is kind of taken over and is kind of like managing this project. So yesterday, he asked me to start breaking up the concrete that was on the bottom of this little stream and help him, I guess, get things ready to pull the liner out. And I was thinking, okay, fine, we'll go out there because, you know, he'll maybe be at this for 15, 20 minutes and then I can go and get some stuff done in the wood yard. Turns out that he worked at this and kept me working at this all afternoon. He stuck with it. We got all the concrete busted out from the bottom of this little stream. And so I didn't get back here into the wood yard yesterday. And one of the things I wanted to get done was I had some of those splits that came off of my 4-way box wedge demonstration video. Some of those maple splits were a little bit larger, and I got thinking, if I would just split those in half one more time, resplit those, they will make perfect bundle wood for probably even this summer, because that wood was pretty dry. So my deal with the Little Boss Man was, if he comes back and helps me resplit these big maple splits and stacks them for me, then we will go up and pull that liner out and take that next step in getting that project done. So we're going to get the, I'm going to be using the TimberOx Summit to do a little resplitting, and this machine is what they're calling the prosumer, the pro-consumer log splitter, and it is perfect for resplitting. Now, one of the things I want to do before we get going is I want to take this air filter here and turn it around, because you can change this for both winter and summer mode. So because we are going into warmer weather, I'm going to line up that sun icon instead of the snow icon with the arrow right here and turn that around. So now we're ready to go for warmer temperatures. So these are some of the pieces right here. These bigger splits, a little too big for bundles. So a quick resplit, and then they'll be added to the stack right over here for this summer, putting out in the roadside stand and for making bundles. the TimberOx Summit. A very handy little machine for doing just what we were doing right there, re-splitting bigger pieces down into bundle size pieces. So now we are up here at the site, the construction site. We got the foreman on site here. He is overseeing this project, and let me show you, like I said, yesterday we worked almost the whole day busting up the concrete that was on the bottom of this thing. We had the jackhammer going, we had the shovels going. It was a long day of a lot of work. So first, like I promised, let me show you what this looked like before. So here is the footage from last fall when we were just getting ready to shut things down, drain everything out. We had a nice little stream flowing through the part of the yard here. But there were things that I did when I first originally built this that I wish I would have done differently. So now we are going to redo it, rip it all up, and start over. So this is what it looks like now. All of the rocks have been taken out. Everything on the bottom has been busted up. It's just all that's left is the liner that was on the bottom. And then underneath the liner, there is some like underlayment to protect the liner. But this is everything. All the work that we did so far. And now we're almost to the point where we can start, or I guess restart. But the plan right now is to try to take this liner and we're going to try to fold it up and somehow get it over into the bucket. We need your mother. That's who we need. And now we are left with the big dirt pit. All of this underlayment we pulled up, we're probably going to reuse some of this on the stream, our two streams that we're going to be building into the pond, and then everything is kind of going to get rearranged a little bit. And if you're wondering what the plan is, here is the diagram that the foreman over there, the project manager, this is what he drew up for the plans. So we're going to have two streams going into one pond. On this diagram, I believe what's green will be rocks. The blue is the pond. The black lines are where the walkway is going to be. And yeah, so that's the plan we're going off of. Now, things may change as we progress, as we start laying things out and seeing what is going to work and what's not going to work, but that is the general plan. So this is one of the big projects this spring that we are going to be undertaking. And like I said, boss man over there, I'm letting him kind of oversee this project. I think it's a good little project for him to start learning, responsibility and timing and how long things take. Like I said, yesterday it was a good example of I wanted to get something done. He wanted to work on this, and I didn't think he would work on it as long as he did. And so yesterday, the time management was all spent ripping up, getting the concrete out. And then today we wanted to get the liner out because we're supposed to be getting more snow in the next 2 days. It's crazy. Last week on Friday it was 78. The next day on Saturday it was 28. And now it's nice today, and in 2 days we're going to have a winter storm once again. So I think that'll do it. We got the maple resplit, and we got the liner pulled out of the old pond. And now we are ready to start getting things ready for the new build. It's going to be an adventure, so stay tuned.